Good morning. It is day 10 of our Panto rehearsals, and Andy Ford checking in with you. We had a good day 9 yesterday. We ran the second half of the show, ran it a couple of times, tweaked a few bits, got some notes, ran it again. Very good. It's all looking pretty slick. And today, day 10, what we're going to do is hone specific scenes, really tweak them and make sure everything's working. Not just comedy bits, but other bits as well. Some beautiful songs, by the way. It's all looking good. And I caught up yesterday with our director of the pantomime, Mr. Chris Nelson. And I'm sure you'd love to hear what he had to say. Go on then. Today I'm proud to say we're joined by our director of the pantomime this year, Mr. Chris Nelson.
Hello, how are you doing?
Welcome to the Panto Diary. Right, well, we've worked together before, in fact, last year.
We have indeed, yes. It's our third time together.
Yeah, PC Pong last year, weren't you?
It was indeed, yeah.
Brilliant, and worked with Flawless. If you were at last year's show, you'd have seen how good that was. Brilliant. Right, now, it's the first time you've directed Cinderella?
It is, yes, and I haven't done Cinderella in any shape or form for about 5 years now, so it's sort of returning to an old friend in a sense.
Well, the question I was going to ask you is, this show, I mean, Louie's done it for a couple of years, so I would imagine it's been this shape for a couple of years.
Yeah, it has from Louie's point of view, yeah. Louie's got a kind of a very obvious way of doing things.
Of course,
yeah.
Right. So, and it's been a successful format.
Massively so.
So, when you come in to direct, I'm not saying redirect, but direct something like that, are you allowed to have your own vision of it? Or obviously you've got to adhere to the template. It's worked great.
Yeah.
So is that difficult for you?
It is difficult because you have to take what's worked before and not destroy that, but also bring in new elements. I mean, your comedy will be very different to the comedian that's worked before. We've got a different Cinderella to last year, different sisters.
Right.
So you've got to try and take all of their best bits and mould them together to make it like a harmonious piece.
And does that happen as you go along, or do you lie in bed one night and have a vision and come in and say, I've had a dream it's going to happen like this, or does it come from working?
It comes from working. That's why you have the rehearsals ready, because you do have a thought, and then you put it on the floor and you realise maybe that's not the best way to do it, and you have to be honest enough to go, there are better ways, and then you rework it. And after the first week, we got it to a certain position, and then adding Louie into the mix as well, we tweaked a few things, and then it seems to fit naturally.
Yeah, and his energy naturally lifts the whole piece, doesn't it?
So it's quite exhausting, actually, but it's great. It's really great.
So you're going to have to jump up as well, Mr. Ford. But yeah, we're loving it. And what I just wanted to say is there's a lovely, friendly atmosphere amongst the cast. And you probably don't realise, but we feel it comes from you, because although like you're a mate, you still got to be the boss. So that's a balance.
Yeah, it is a balance. It is a balance, because you have to really sort of be friendly to everyone, but be able to step back and go, we need to look at this. But it's about the way you approach it. But I've been very lucky with the likes of you and the rest of the cast. They've been so giving and really care about what we're doing, to give the audience the best we can. So it's not too difficult, really.
Yeah, great, because it's not all like me. In the end, it's no good being good me if the show doesn't work. Exactly. So we're all part of the show, and we all get the glow of a successful show.
I was going to just say that, actually, everyone in this show gets their moment to shine.
Yes.
Every single person gets a little sort of moment to really stand out, and the audience really know that's their kind of their scene. So it works really well from that point.
Yeah, and we're really enjoying ourselves. So thank you very much.
No
and thank you for joining us on the Panto Diary. Our director, Mr. Chris Nelson.
Enjoy it.
Mr. Chris Nelson, our director. Lovely guy as well. So that's it. I'm off to work now, day 10. Lots to do. Speak to you tomorrow. I know I will. Bye for now.